What about fishing? Have you tried a bit of fishing over there by the pier? No.
No, I'm not.
Not interested in the fish.
No,
Don't even
no,
eat the fish.
I'm not trying the fishing. And
Yeah.
they can live where they are.
Yeah. And you live. Everyone lives in peace.
Yes, yes. We have agreement each other.
I don't kill you. You don't kill me.
Yes.
You don't get your big brother after me.
No.
How do you feel your rehabilitation is going to go, or what's down the road? Do you think, Artie? What do you see down the road? Do you see a cure? Do you see yourself getting better? Is there? You feel as if you can fight?
I get little bit feeling better, but most of the times I'm in the same level that I'm now. I'm not going worst. I'm not going worst level.
It's sort of leveled out the.
It helps. Yeah, it helps. It helps.
Stabilize.
Stabilize this illness.
Yeah.
And I can manage myself.
And do you find that over here sort of gives you a little bit more sort of a positive attitude and a more like
yes,
you're a lot more confident in yourself.
It is positive attitude, and that I have find here. I can live much more positive in here. I can do everything much more better in here than in Finland, for example. I love this place.
So you're trying to push yourself and keep ahead of the illness itself, you know.
Yeah.
Stay ahead of the illness, you know. If you need to lose a couple of pounds, you need to lose a couple of pounds. If you need to, you know, take a step a little bit further, take that step that little bit further than today, and then tomorrow maybe go that little bit further, you know.
Yeah.
So instead of digressing or going backwards, keep going.
Yes.
It helps you go forward a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So next year we'll see you out there swimming, out to Lagomera.
Could be so. I don't say never.
Don't say never. Never say never.
Yeah. It could be that I'm going to swim.
How's the wife?
She's helping me because I cannot do everything. She makes food for me, and she's cleaning and cleaning apartments and everything. She means a lot of meaning for me. She has, and it's a good that she is helping me here.
It's a good relationship you have, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of very important when you're here to have somebody like that as well, you know? Especially if you have a disability.
Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody to fall back on.
Yeah.
You don't fight too much, do you? Do you find
not too much.
Do you find yourself a little bit sort of kind of sometimes not depressed but a little bit stressed out over the illness?
Yes,
I don't mean to be sort of like oh poor me and why me and this, that and the other, but you know.
Of course I feel some that I'm depressing and something like that, but it goes very quick over, and I can live with this.
Just think for it a few minutes or whatever like that, and drop it like a stone or whatever.
And throw
it over your shoulder.
Yes, I can think that it could be much worse things than what it is now.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same sort of attitude. I'm a paraplegic, complete, but I always look at and I've met quite a few here as well, like lads that have been in road accidents, quadriplegics who have no use of the arms or very little use of the the upper body. You know, at least with me, I'm self-independent and I can get around. But you know, I don't. I think it's a much bigger disability being a quadriplegic with very little use of the upper body and to be able to get in and out of bed or get into the shower, get out of the shower. You know.
Yeah.
At least I can do that myself, and I kind of worry sometimes maybe down the road, as we said beforehand, it doesn't get any better with age. But
yeah. But
I wonder sometimes with my shoulder giving me a little bit of trouble, and then I say to myself, what am I going to be like when I'm 50? But I suppose you can't really that's not positive thinking to be thinking that way either, is it? It's realistic, but it's not.
It's a realistic, but okay, you can make also some games for this ideas how you are thinking about this games, and of course this life is not so serious game. You must also think a little bit crazy.
A little bit crazy.
Yeah, and then you
true.
can be much more happier because in normal life there is a lot of things what are sad.
True, yeah.
And if you are doing some games, some funny games for that, then it's much more easy to understand, and you can do.
Yeah, a smile now and again, or whatever it is, or something stupid that you do takes the nip off the pain, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
can understand.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself? Or what was I going to ask as well? Does it bother you that it's a sort of a progressing illness? Does that worry you?
Of course.
Like with me, I'm a paraplegic, but I'm not. It's not going to get better as with time. It'll be more of a hindrance with time, and that's something that bothers me more so. You know, like if I hurt my shoulder, but with your illness, with the MS, the deterioration, does that upset you, or does that bother you?
Of course it's bothering me, and of course I'm thinking it, and might be that I cannot do the same thing. For example, I can say I can do it now. But next week might be that I cannot do it. So I must do it now. I do it now, and might be that next week I can do it also. But I'm not think about these things so seriously.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah,
it's a good attitude, you know.
Yeah.
Like that little So it doesn't really matter. And that's an hasta luego from myself, Connor, and Ari Olavi from Tenerife, from Las Cristianas, Tenerife.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, my friend.
And hopefully we can see each other here in
next
Tenerife.
Year. Very good. Ciao.
Ciao.